For the last couple of weeks, we've been watching these bears on camera. Ryan had a tactacam put up. I had a StealthCam Fusion X up there. And then I also had a Reolink PT something. I don't know. It's a security camera. But it's pretty cool because I can watch live and we can move the camera around, and it has a solar panel so you don't have to worry about batteries unless you have ravens sitting in front of the camera all day. I literally had to turn the sensor off on the camera because the ravens were in there so much, getting at our barrel full of granola and candy and all types of stuff. Nobody in our camp has ever hunted bears before, so we really didn't know anything going in. It was basically all the research that Ryan put into his hunt, and that's pretty much what we did. Is he learned, what we needed to do to hunt. He asked around, and then that's what we did, and we applied all these methods that he had learned. As we started watching all these cameras, we realized that we really wouldn't be able to get in there and do a morning hunt. It seemed like all the bears, if they were showing up in the morning, it was right, at like 5:30, 6 o'clock. So we weren't going to be able to get out there and not spook them and, just ruin the whole day. But at the same time, there was no pattern. During the day, they were showing up at all times of day, 10 o'clock, noon, 2 o'clock, 4, 6. It didn't matter. They didn't have a schedule. Every day was different. So we knew that we wanted to be out there around 9 o'clock, so we ended up going to the blind around 9 o'clock.
First ever bear hunt. Ryan got a tag. I'm just here to film. First set, we had some come out in about an hour yesterday, but we'll see. They're out there all night last night. Multiple bears. So we're pretty excited.
We started out with really high hopes. The wind was really calm. It had rained the day before, and it kind of kept the bears out of the field, so we were expecting the bears to show up early. Right? We were really excited. While Ryan and I were in the stand, my brother and Gary, they were out doing chores and having fun, messing around, putting out some salt blocks and doing some other things.
Here we are, Bear Camp 2021, September 25th. Ryan and Josh are out hunting. Eric, Gary, back at camp doing chores. Problem with some ants, so we had to fill that header up there with some special stuff provided by our sponsors. Boric acid roach killer gel. Set a few mouse traps. Sorry about that. Not a professional filmer. Currently going to put a little bit of firewood inside. Look at this beautiful view out there. Look at Gary. He's looking old. Gray hair. 33.
This is what 33 looks like.
Yep. Beautiful day out here. We're waiting for that 300 Win mag to go off next door so we can go track a bear. We did some pruning. We set up 2 trail cameras, 2 salt blocks, flushed a couple grouse. We did a little maintenance on another deer blind that we've never shot a deer out of, but we're going to hopefully be tracking a bear and celebrate. Then tomorrow we can do some more chores that we can't do until we shoot a bear. We don't want to disturb the bear grounds. So we drove through here yesterday. You can see we had a lot of rain last night. We got the truck out of here last night before it started raining too bad. Check out that lane. Isn't that sweet? There goes Gary. Look at that deer blind. That is a comfy place to sit. Beautiful area to look at. Don't shoot any deer here, but It's all going to change this year. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Spy Point, Tactacam, Stealth Cam, Ford, Chevy, Polaris, Kawasaki, Bells, Anheuser-Busch, what else? Bass Pro Shop, Scentlock, Remington Ammunition, Carhartt, Tractor Supply. We're working on deer camp list for next year, or this coming year. I keep a log every year of what we need, grocery list, what we need for next year. So we're starting that. We built a menu while we're sitting here. We might make a few changes this year, but we like to keep it normal.
After sitting for quite a few hours, we're getting a little frustrated, a little worried. You know, the wind just was not dying down. It was a steady 13-mile-an-hour wind, and then, you know, we're getting those 20 to 30-mile-an-hour gusts, and it was just blowing the tree around. We're getting cold, and it was just, you know, it's kind of, we knew we only had a couple days to hunt, and so we're getting a little worried. You know, we're losing hope. I didn't do a whole lot of talking because I really don't know that much about bear. I don't know how, you know, good they can hear. I don't know if, you know, I didn't want to ruin anything in the hunt. As well, I didn't want my batteries to die, so I wanted to make sure that, you know, I wasn't over talking or anything like that. So I didn't really narrate the hunt very well. With about 30 to 45 minutes of legal hunting light left, the wind disappeared. And it was like it was pretty much perfect hunting conditions at that point. We could hear something moving in the swamp, but at the same time, it was like so soft moving, you know, like it was really quiet. It just sounded like a squirrel was moving through, and then every now and then like a twig would break. And for us, you know, not knowing anything about bears, you just assume since they're these big animals that they just would, when they come walking through, you'd hear them. You'd just be like, oh, that's a bear. But we really weren't sure what was going on, so we just tried to stay as quiet as possible, tried not to move or anything like that. A few minutes later, Ryan said, don't move. There's a bear to the right of the tree. I see the bear, I get the camera ready, Ryan grabs his gun. You pretty much know what happens next.
Whenever you're ready, I'm ready. I thought you hit him a little back. He's down. Oh yeah, I can't see him. So, obviously you guys saw that it came out in front of us. We've been hearing it for a while, but it's so hard to tell what's what out here. It was just consistently moving.
But an occasional like crunch, maybe
Right.
stick break, and it didn't
Right.
sound large at all.
But we think it's down over there. Sorry, I'm shaking. I'm so cold. We think it's down over there. We're gonna give it 5 more minutes. Go back to camp, get Eric and Gary. Through there, look on the leaves.
Right here. Right here.
Okay. Gary's got some. All right.
Right there.
Hold on. He still could be alive, so. He's going this way. He's going this way. Going this way. He's over here. Here's all the berries they eat, Ryan. All right, blood. I got blood. He laid down right here. Crashed.
Laid down.
Look. It's all over. He rolled right there.
Oh boy.
Remember, we kept hearing him roll. I got blood. I had a camera and a light with no gun. I got blood.
Oh, he's right here. Hold on, hold on. I don't see breathing.
Nice shot, Ryan.
Congratulations, Ryan.
Ryan, great shot.
Congrats.
Great shot.
Yeah, that's the perfect shot, dude. Can't believe it made it that far, honestly.
Look at this paw, dude. That is weird.
Big ones, the front ones are big.
All right, so we're gonna grab the back legs and drag it out.
Here, let's
Gotta get a picture.
tag it.
But that was one of the bigger ones that's been coming through.
It's a good bear.
Right?
We'll take it all day. Take it all day. First time ever bear hunting.
I'm just saying that it's one of the bigger ones, right?
Self-guided.
Self-guided.
You wanna hold this?
What are we doing?
I gotta stick the tag on the jaw.
All right, that's where it goes.
Yeah.
It's a male. It's the 25th of September on a self-guided Michigan bear hunt. Thank you to our sponsors. Name.
Yeah,
we'll get
Ryan
a group
alone.
photo up there. He's just gotta get.
Yeah.
How do you standardize a bear hold?
That looks good.
That does
real
look
good.
That does look kind of good. I don't know what it is usually, but
Here, Eric, just hold that light. If you're not gonna be in the picture, just hold the light.
All right, hold on, bro.
is my light on too?
Yeah.
I need to turn this off.
Yeah, I got it.
We get the bear back to camp. We want to get a live weight. Bear ended up weighing 330 pounds. So we're pretty excited about that because we're shooting for anything over 200. Overnight we iced down the bear. We had frozen gallons of water that we put inside the bear and it covered it with ice. We were told that bears seem to hold heat a lot better than like other animals, say for instance a deer, and they're just covered in fat. So just you had to make sure we iced the bear down really well. And then in the morning we took the bear with the razor and the four-wheeler to Ryan's truck, and then we took it to the processor.
Never hook up the negative first. That's what Robbie says. That is true. It might kill you. Falls down.
What's the level at on that battery?
What?
What's it say the level's at on that battery?
It's crazy how there's
Jumping up and down.
50%.
game innovations.
So quiet today.
No wind. Can't get it loosened.
Get her loose, Todd.
All right. Crank her up, eh?
Keep your cans out, just like I do can jam.
There you go.
And add it to
And
it.
then when you have your tile
Way
stack,
better.
doesn't matter how many you have. I could have 3, you'd have 4. Well, we all just throw one can for can.
Well, no, what you do is you just, whoever has the least amount of cans, that's what everybody throws. So if somebody drank 3 beers, then everybody throws 3 beers.
Then we'll double down for the ones that drink.
All right, who won? All right, people.
We determine, so winner gets, winner's no drink. Second place or tie, I don't know, we gotta come up, it's gotta get a little creative here.
Cannon barrel.
Cannon barrel. Who wants to invest?
That was the airball.
Who wants to invest? I can see this on ESPN 5.
Eric, you about to.
Here at the Camp 269 Shooting Club. Trying to do a little bit better than we did last year with the strap shooting.
410, no scope.
Bead.
Bead only. Pull.
All right. Did better this time. I didn't hit any. Using this old 410 single shot with a little bead. So we're gonna be doing a little bit of stuff today. We're not gonna do a whole lot. We're going to be going down and we got 2 feeders up. The other feeder's battery is dead. I think it's just got a crappy battery because it's only been up here for 2 weeks.
don't have a lot of stuff to do. I think that's pretty much it. We're just going to be messing around here at camp, cleaning up, and we gotta go pick up the bear tomorrow. We dropped it off today. I didn't film anything because I wasn't sure if they'd want anybody filming in there. And
Is that it? Josh, you want to see the camp roll? I don't know if you put that on your channel. Got some maple syrup.
That stove is dynamite.
Right. That needs to come out of here. Covered. I think we looked it up though. It was propane, right?
Yeah.
so me and Ryan walked this the other day. We decided we want to put some screw-in sticks on this tree, and then we can come out here with our saddle or just a tree stand on our back or whatever, and we can just sit here, and we have this big opening here, and then this big area here that comes out of the swamp, and then obviously we have a 400-foot long or 400-yard long shooting lane. We got to move these next year, but I think it'd be just a good idea to have this pre-set up, so that all we got to do is just walk out with the minimal amount of gear and snacks.
Stacy's phone said, "Hi, this is Caden. I saw your bear. Make sure to bring back all those beer cans."
Yeah, that step right there is a really short step.
Earlier when we were at the processor, we met up with some locals that had some pretty tall tales, and we just couldn't stop talking about it.
Man, I saw the 14-pointer. I'm going to meet some guys at Ace Hardware this morning, and I'm going to get my 14-point story on, like I've told about 1,000 times. And then I'm going to offer him $1,000. I should have done that when I did it.
I've never thought about that before.
Really? Like, think about that.
$1,000 for a rack?
Yeah.
said.
No,
He saw
wouldn't
it
give
every
to me.
day. Every
No.
morning they knew they were going to get him, and then they just went in there and shot him.
Gut shot him.
shot him.
Gut shot him, but I knew he was down with the gut shot.
Yeah. We drank
Wait,
a
what?
six-pack waiting for him, and if I would have shot, I would have never missed, because I'm a...
Marksman.
But, like, wait, a gut shot, that's not a good thing.
No.
A gut shot, he was going down for sure.
We chased him and jumped him, and
I mean,
Really?
you don't wait for a gut shot with a 6-pack of beer. That was my thing. Like,
The gut shot is not a good
yeah, that's a 30-packer
I
at
don't think it
least,
is,
you know.
Oh, yes, right. And then you take the fence and you take
that way,
this
though,
trail and you go like this.
That way. No, you
and
go
then
like
you
a-
go to the,
trail,
north
the
and then
trail does like
and then,
this. It goes like here.
And then where my
Trail goes like that. I like that one. I really do.
my bear bait is, right? And you take a right from the bear bait and then it's right over there by the fence line.
Yeah, but remember that ridge? Don't
That's
forget
big.
about the ridge.
and
The ridge got
you
it.
had to- we went back to the thing, and then we went back over there.
Right.
Yeah, at the top of the ridge, but
Not,
we're
not that first
old,
left. The second,
where the-
no, the third
where
maybe
the,
one.
where the old times guys used to go over there on that
Basically,
ridge,
the moral
on
of
this one.
Basically,
So
the
you
moral
take
of
a
the
left
story
from there.
is that we need to just move away from where we live and move up here, and it's way more fun.
You guys fit.
No, I know. Right, it sounds fun. He's like, coffee, beer. I got my coffee cup, so I gotta say I drink coffee, but I like to drink beer after the afternoon. You guys can come over for a cup of coffee, or in the
Yeah,
afternoon
take a
I have
drink.
the beer.
Yeah.
I have the beer time.
Little leaves won't hurt.
Right, but I'm trying to get you out of there if you can.
Because every goddamn thing you threw in there, you're throwing out.
I was grabbing those leaves
Aaron
to get them
was
out.
throwing 'em out?
Leave toilet paper in the bathroom?
Yeah.
It's got to come out or just pitch it.
Just throw it down the hole. There's barely any left.
You got a what?
Funny video I want you to watch.
Oh yeah, what is it?
Easy like man. You're supposed to laugh when I just did that.
You are missing out.
That right there is supposed to be Chucklehead Central.
It was the pants too. You gotta get the pants.
Oh.
We're heading out of camp. Last day, most successful bear camp we've ever had. filled every tag we could have. It was good. That was it. That was it for the 2021 bear camp. So we're gonna be headed home.
So on the way home, we stopped at the processor and got the hide and the skull, and then we went and checked it at DNR. I didn't film any of this just because I didn't know, like, if I should. I guess I could have asked, but I wasn't sure, you know, what the rules are, and I didn't want to get anybody in trouble, so I just didn't film. But we learned some interesting facts. You know, growing up deer hunting, you know that, you know, the deer just keep getting bigger with age. So the racks get bigger, they get heavier in weight. And I kind of expected that to be the same for like a bear. You know, you just assume that the bigger the bear is, the older it is. But we were talking to the biologist at the DNR office, and she was doing some tests. So basically they pull hair to figure out what kind of food they've been eating. They take the meat to do DNA, and then they take a tooth to age it. And they were saying that with a bear, they're like humans. They just get a size that they grow into, and that's how they stay for the rest of their life. And we had no idea. So you could either have, you know, come across a bear that's like Shaq, or you could come across a bear that's like Muggsy Bogues. If you don't know who Muggsy Bogues is, he's really short. We won't get an actual age for another 9 months or so, but she was saying that based on the bear's teeth, just by looking at them, that the bear's a pretty old bear. So we were pretty excited about that we were able to harvest an older bear. But that was our first ever bear camp. We've never actually had a bear camp before. I know that, I think one other person shot a bear like way back like in the 40s at our camp, but I'm not real sure. It may not have been that long ago either, but I know that it was a long time ago. But we're pretty excited. I mean, we're going to do this next year. My brother's going to be able to pull a tag next year. I should be able to get a tag the year after that, and then I think Gary or his brother Robbie are going to be able to get tags after that. Now, this is only if they don't change the point system up there. If they change the point system and make it longer, then it may be a little bit longer before we can get bear tags. But we're pretty excited. It was fun. It was new. It's just something, you know, we could do it on our own property. We didn't really have to venture out, but it was exciting nonetheless. So hopefully you guys like the 2021 bear hunt. You know, I think we're pretty excited. We're definitely satisfied. You know, it was our first time ever hunting. We did it on the first day. We accomplished what we went out to accomplish. And you can't ask for much more. Thanks for watching. Comment down below. Hit that like button. Ooh. It's like I'm going through puberty in all these videos. I don't know. Midlife crisis. Maybe change your voice of midlife crisis. I gotta go.